After a rigorous and competitive regular season, we are ready for the American Conference Championship game. One team walks out of here with a trophy. Hi, folks, and welcome to Camping World Stadium here in Orlando, Florida, as we'll see a team from the American, the Temple Owls, taking on the 21st-ranked team, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. First play taken, a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Western Kentucky.
It's a prime example of how you stretch the defense early in a game. Opening drive, they attack them deep and expose the secondary right off the bat. And not only, Chris, is it a big score, but it keeps the defense honest in the back end and should open up the short and intermediate routes the rest of the way.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here's the handoff. Gets the first and still running. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Fights off. Knight still churning. Won't go down. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Well, anytime I'm evaluating running backs, it's not just about speed and size and what he brings to the team. It's also about his toughness. Yards after the contact. What kind of balance does he have? How about that run right there? You can bet his teammates and his coaches are very proud of that effort. What a heck of a run there for a nice game.
Looking to throw. It's Mung. He's running out of time here. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes the grab. It's Gray. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
An inside give now from the shotgun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick throw out left, complete. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal, a great chance to answer that opening touchdown. Dropping back, it's Mung. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
So 8 plays into this drive now. It's 3rd and goal. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw for it. Looking for 6. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Owls.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
He'll hand it off. He finds some space. He's in the clear. At the 30 now. At the 10. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. Way too much speed in that play.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. to pass. It's Mung. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. I'd rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pressure is coming. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The Owls begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Finds his man. It's Smith. Breaking free at the 35. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
And the Owls keep the football on the move. Dropping back, it's Mung. The pocket breaking down. He makes the grab. Putting toward the end zone. Touchdown, Temple. The big tight end would not be denied. What a play. So we're all tied up after that one, Kirk. A potential shootout on our hands here.
Yeah, the offense does their job and ties this thing up. Now the pressure switches to the other side for an answer. So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback making some changes at the line. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Boy, the defense took the field. They mean business. First play of the drive, getting after the quarterback for a huge sack and getting him behind the chains. Love to see it.
They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. And the Hilltoppers will line up to punt it away.
Number 43, on to punt it away.
Ball fielded at the 45. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The Owls offense is back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Looking for the wide out. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Here comes a handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter.
13.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Looking to pass. It's Mung. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
How about that? The receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. Trying to run it. It's Smith. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Second and goal for the offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Well, what a tough matchup for this defense. What are you going to do down inside the 5-yard line? The quarterback knows that he has a mismatch, just puts it up in the air and lets the big man climb the ladder for the score.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Now the try for 2. Back to throw. It's Mung. And it's incomplete on a very risky throw in the end zone. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the runner takes off to his right. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. He pulls in the catch. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Here's made on the outback. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. The Hilltoppers will line up on 1st and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Short pass finds the tight end. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hand.
Pass caught. Second down now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass. So instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Solid tackle, able to get him down. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
This defense is hanging tough. Can they punch it in from the 3 on 3rd and goal? The quarterback's got it on the option. Touchdown, Western Kentucky. Great execution on the option. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
The offense is out there. Here comes a two-point conversion attempt. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Lets it go quickly. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the two-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. To throw, it's Mung. Here's the throw deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Temple. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. Checks this down to the running back. Tackled, but first down.
Now, everybody's entitled to whatever they think is best for their own defense. But, man, this quarterback is just sitting back there with all kinds of time to be able to evaluate the coverage and make a throw. This defense better get more aggressive and start getting after the quarterback.
Looking to throw it on first down. Snags a good throw. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Second down, looking to throw it. Turns it loose downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the first. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. And the Hilltoppers looking to cash in this red zone trip. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They look to throw it here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. And he throws the ball out of bounds there. Smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up third down.
I mean, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looking to the end zone. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. The deficit remains at 6 after that miss.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Back to pass. It's Mung. On the move now. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And they will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. What a kick. It's good from 55. Miller's going to round up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Hilltoppers will kick this away to start the second half. Bringing it out, it's Mason. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Pass rush closing in. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
He's running out of time here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Gets rid of it on the move. And this pass is on target. Caught.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
The Owls have 1st and 10 here. Receiver in motion now. To the air. It's Mung. Looking to scramble. And he slings it deep back to the left side. The pass is intercepted. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. First down. Looking to throw the football. Wide open downfield. Could take it all the way. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Hilltoppers.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
Point after, not right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Western Kentucky, 27.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Back on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The pickup is 7 yards, and now 2nd and 3.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Handoff to the single back. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. It's 3rd down for the offense. They'll run it to the right side. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a 1st down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. And it's incomplete. There was no receiver in the area, and looks like it'll be an intentional grounding call. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw. It's Mung. That's caught. It's Smith. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
From the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. That's reeled in. It's Bray.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this 4th down. Great job here by the D.
Turner brought down by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now that begin at the 19. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Gain moves it to the 35, first down again. And the quarterback dropping back. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Touchdown, Western Kentucky. And that will give them the lead now. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, a job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
And now they'll go for a two-point conversion. He's looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he makes it into the end zone. So now it's a 6-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
29.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Tight end goes in motion. Play action here on first down. Short throw complete to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. He lets it go. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Past the 10. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. A huge defensive score.
You know, we talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
And now the try for the two-point conversion. They're going to run the option. He makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead.
Chris, when was the last time you saw a game turn on a dime like this? A pick six, then a 2-point conversion. That's a quick 8-point swing we just watched here.
Bringing it out. It's Stewart. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Keeping it on the ground here. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. To throw, it's Mung. Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it now. With the catch, it's Gray. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Wants to throw it. He's looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. The Owls looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
Caught over the middle. It's Hardy. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
The Owls come to the line with first and goal. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Mung. On the move now. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this third down.
They break the huddle on third and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Third and goal, we'll try to run it in. Well, the power run is stuck. Barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one.
Man, this defense just keeps coming up with plays. That's a third stop in a row here inside the 10-yard line to get us to fourth and goal. You look at that scoreboard, you need points on the board. I don't think a field goal is going to help you at this point in the game. You got to put a touchdown up on the board, call your best play, and go out and execute.
A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on fourth down. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Well, down late in his football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
The offense begins this drive, backs to their own goal line, set up at the 3. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. He hands it off from the gun. Got the first down and still motoring. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
And that's a big-time run right there. Back deep inside their own 10-yard line, but they found the soft spot in the defense and took off. I think they got caught looking for a pass defensively, and it burned them big time. Great job by this offense in taking advantage what the defense gave them.
Looks right for a quick completion.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Here's the 2nd down play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Leaning on the run game here late. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, this defense understands the magnitude of this drive right here. That's back-to-back plays. They've stepped up and done a great job. Now it's 3rd down. Can they apply some more pressure to try to get this offense off the field?
3rd down play for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to throw it deep. Oh, but he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Boy, questionable call there on 3rd down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Now you got a big decision here on 4th down and short.
And the Hilltoppers will bring their punt team on the field now. We're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. Choosing to return the punt. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Back to throw. It's Mung. Defense is coming after him.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. The sure hands. It's Mason. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gain in there.
Chris, after this last play, he's now over 400 yards passing on the day. Are you kidding me?
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Mason. They bring him down, but not before he reaches a 38. First down from there. And the Owls hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Tight end makes the grab. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
This quarterback has been in rhythm the entire game, and Chris, with this pass, he's got now over 400 yards on the afternoon. What a day.
And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Looking to pass. It's Mung. Launching one to the end zone. The QB throws his third pick of the day. He could go across midfield. At the 30 now. Past the 10. All the way back for the pick six. Touchdown, Western Kentucky.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
Point after, up and good.
Western Kentucky. Temple, 29.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. And he'll just get rid of it.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. And throwing again on second and 10. He escapes the pocket. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
That's caught. It's Hardy. And read out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
The Owls starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw yet again. Running out of time in the pocket. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside. And on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving his quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the fourth quarter.
To the air, it's Mung. The pass rush closing in. The pass rush gets home.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the fourth quarter.
Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Moves out of the pocket. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Oh, he's bringing it back. Inside the 20. all the way back for a score. Touchdown, Hilltoppers.
Oh, he tried to force it, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good.
27-29.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Trying to find some room. It's Smith. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They cap off a tremendous season. They can call themselves champions of the American. It's a huge goal realized. Now we got to see if the committee is going to reward the championship with an invite to the college football playoff. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.